Hey everyone, JPF Aki here. Hope you're doing great. This is part two of the series, Why You Should Start Your Own Channel. And now I'm going to talk about your reputation, your personal brand, your CV, no matter how you want to call it. This is what you need to be doing, posting. Because at the end of the day, when people are going to want to know who you are, they're going to have something to look to. I'll give you an example very quickly, and I probably shared that a little bit before. But one time I went to see a nurse in a coffee place because we were going to talk about the opportunity that I have for my business to offer her. And as I got to the appointment, she was looking at the car that I was driving, and she saw that it was an older car, and she said, she told herself at first, like, I'm driving a Mercedes, and he's driving this car, and I wonder why. And then when we got to the meeting, she says, you know what? It's actually pretty cool to see you that you're driving that car because I know this car is probably paid for and you're actually keeping the money to invest in your business. And that means that you're saying exactly what you said in the post called BDIL for your investment, where it means business first, debt, investment, and luxury. And then I look at myself and I'm not, no, nothing, no pointing fingers here. She actually said it herself, but she says, I'm looking at myself and I'm working and I bought a car, which is a Mercedes, that costing me an arm and a leg, and I don't have much investments, and I still have to pay for that car. So I don't even know what to do to start my business because I wanted to start a nursing business, but then renting a place and everything else was very expensive. So we spoke for about an hour and a half about different aspects of business, understanding the challenges of the industry and everything else. And in the end, she believed a lot about what I was saying was true and was not a way to sell her because that was not my intention. My intention was to inform her so that she could make a good decision because I only want partners. But at the same time, I saw that she was trusting what I was saying because my posts were actually relevant. She looked at them and I was just repeating things that I was saying, so she knew I was constant and I was not changing my story. So what I mean by that is that the reputation that I'm building by putting those posts, regardless of the amount of followers I have, is just that people understand what I'm about. They understand my values, they understand my mindset, they understand what I believe is important. And if when I meet with them, if and when I meet with them, they connect with that, then there's the bridge that's already done. Like the first impression was done way before the meeting. That's my point. And so this way we were able to jump into the conversation that was at hand because the first impression was already done. She already knew she was going to trust me. She already knew that I was a person of honesty that she could trust and that had her best intention in mind, that was not there to sell her anything. She understood that my goal was to help people first, help her build her business, help patient get access to healthcare. This is what I do for my business, but you understood who I was because I was creating a channel and because I'm making those type of posts today. So I implore you to do the same because for you in your field or in whatever field you want to do, it's going to be the same thing. It's going to be the same thing also if you want to meet someone. Like my wife is super excited I'm making those posts because she already knew that from the get-go. But have she seen those posts before we met? It probably would have helped too, right? So I didn't like obviously I'm a cool guy, so I was able to marry her because she's an amazing person. But the point is, it would have helped. So on this note, this is why I think you should be posting your channel because on the long run, this is showing the truth about you and it's showing who you are and it's good for your personal brand, it's good for a CV, it's good for your reputation, everything together. I hope it was useful. If it was, put your comment below. If you think it wasn't, put your comment below. Please share those posts, like my page here, whether it's on Instagram, whether it's on LinkedIn, whether it's on Twitter, whether it's on YouTube, whether it's on Facebook. Just share those messages because I believe people need to hear it. And if you believe the same, I'll be very grateful that you do. Have a good day. Bye.